Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. We're on the road, but still wanted to bring you some Second Amendment news that's pressing today, especially if you live in the state of Kentucky or another state that has passed medical marijuana usage. The ATF is warning all Kentucky residents that should they elect to participate in the brand new medical marijuana program that Governor Andy Beshear had just approved and is about to be rolled out. If they take part in that, then you become a federally prohibited person. Remember, federal law 18 USC 922 G3 says that if you are an unlawful user of a controlled substance, you are a prohibited person, and on the controlled dangerous substance list still federally is marijuana. Now, this isn't the first time that ATF has said we're going to warn everybody about this. And before I tell you about those other states, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, CMMG. Guys, the 10-year anniversary, the birthday of the Mark 47 is going on right now. Head over to CMMG's socials. I also put it out on my socials on how you can take part in this ginormous giveaway that they're doing. CMMG, they are great people over there. You're going to want to check out this giveaway and use code GNG10 to get you something special at a discounted price. Thanks to CMMG for being phenomenal patriots and phenomenal friends of not only myself and the channel, but my family as well. It means a lot to me. All right, so before I tell you the states here, let me tell you what the ATF has officially said here in the last couple days. ATF Special Agent A.J. Gibbs, he said, quote, "You cannot possess firearms and ammunition and also be a user of marijuana." He's referring to the 4473 form. Remember, there is that one question that asks if you are a, what's the word that they use on there? Like a regular user of a narcotic or an illegal user, an active user. It's a no for most everybody that's going through the background check. But if you do check that because you use medical marijuana and you're not lying on the form, which doesn't matter if your name is Hunter Biden, then you check yes, you are just made yourself a federally prohibited person. So keep that in mind as well. Gibbs also said that people who are not gun owners are not expected to turn over their firearms if they become state legal cannabis users. But those who wish to follow federal law and not be in violation of it must make the decision to divest themselves from those firearms. Yeah, ATF, ain't happening. The founders used hemp and anything else they could do anytime they wanted because they had the ultimate freedom and liberty. We don't have that anymore. This is not that free of a country anymore. We have a bunch of tyrannical oppressors who want to tell you what you can and can't do, even to your own body. And that's going to cause some comments down below, but let me know what you think about this. If you utilize marijuana for any reason, especially the medical option that is now legal in many states, do you think you should be divested of your constitutionally guaranteed right that's given to you just by being a citizen of the United States of America? Now, I told you I'd tell you about the other states that ATF has done this for. Last year, Minnesota did the same thing, and ATF did a reminder to all of their residents that you are a federally banned person if you use marijuana and have firearms. In 2020, they did the same thing in Michigan. Michigan, there's a couple states that don't go through the typical background checks. It's like they'll go to the state police versus the NICS system directly to ATF, FBI. So they're warning those people, like, you have to go through a federal background check and you are federally prohibited if you happen to partake in what they term as a habitual marijuana user or an active user of a controlled substance. And it's not the first time. In fact, there's been many challenges that I've reported on this channel. The one of note that everybody probably should be aware of if they fall into this category or not is USV Daniels. Patrick Darnell Daniels Jr., his case was in the Fifth Circuit, and it made it all the way to the United States Supreme Court. And it challenged 922 G3 and does the fact that somebody utilizes marijuana at some point in their life, does it make them a prohibited person as far as possessing firearms to defend themselves and others? And the Supreme Court they kind of sidestepped it, but what they did is they GVR'd it. They granted certiorari to the case, meaning, yes, we're taking this case up because we think there could be something here. They vacated the decision of the Fifth Circuit, who the Fifth Circuit said, hey, you know what? Yeah, this violates his rights. This is a violation of the Second Amendment. And then they remanded it back to the Fifth Circuit to be redecided in light of Rahimi. Now, the Rahimi case, as you might recall, was a big one this past year, where Rahimi was a terrible cat. Had a lot of crimes against him, but it came down to, hey, does Bruin protect everybody or just a few people? And the Rahimi decision changed things a little bit by the dangerousness of folks. So a lot going on here in the Second Amendment. Keep up to date just by subscribing to the channel. Tell your folks about it. I hope you had a phenomenal Christmas. If you are not somebody who believes in it, whatever you do believe in, I hope you had a great one. And I'll see you here in the next one on Guns and Gadgets. Subscribe to the channel to stay in the know, and take care, America.